back to the show. You're just in time for Unfiltered. So today's guest is an internist, the owner of Hotworks Fitness Studios, and a contestant on 90 Day Fiancé. Please welcome to our show the beautiful Dr. April Carter. And Dr. Carter.
Welcome to the show. You're absolutely stunning in person.
Thank
and your
you.
personality is even better.
Thank you.
I'll
thank
admit,
you.
when I saw your picture and read you were a doctor, I was like, oh, she's going to be kind of stuck up. But you
I'm
really
really
are the
not.
opposite.
I did too. I was
You're
like,
very down to earth.
very and beautiful.
And
Thank
beautiful.
you so much. And so are you. You're
Yeah.
amazing.
Thank you.
And congrats on all your success.
Thank you.
In your career and everything you had going on. But I want to go back. Let's go back a little bit. So you are from Lake Charles, Louisiana, correct?
Born and raised.
What was that like growing up there? What was Lake
I
Charles
mean, it's
like?
a smaller town. It's not Atlanta or Houston.
Yeah.
You know, my family's really close. Growing up, I had just a great upbringing, and so I'm really grateful for that. But yeah, I'm a small town girl. So
It's like the country?
hey now.
I'm from Tennessee. I ain't no wrong with the country.
He's like, don't go that far.
Not that far.
you own the country. So you are absolutely amazing, and you specialize in diagnostic treatment and care of adults. When did this passion begin? Because you have to really love that.
Since high school, I've been into medicine, and when I finished high school, I pursued an undergraduate's degree, and I was so grateful to get into medical school because I was nervous. But I trained really hard and finished up my training in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Health Science Center up there, and I've been practicing as a hospitalist ever since.
Wow.
So I know that you
Impressive.
did your residency in Memphis, but you went to med school in the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
What was that
It
like?
was the life. It was a culture shock, I'll be honest with you, because that was the first time I had been out of the country. So I was extremely, scared being out by myself. And then it was a different culture, right? I hadn't been exposed to other cultures.
Right.
That was my first time. So living in the Caribbean, once I got over that hill, I was like, where's the oxtails? I'm ready, get the music going. You know, the strip was popping on the weekends. We had fun. It was a great experience. I absolutely loved it.
And even from there to Memphis, what you think of Memphis?
Memphis
I'm from,
was
that's
tough.
my
Yeah, that's chitlins.
The barbecue, the chitlins, and Beale Street. I was like, okay, Memphis, I see you.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
It's a lot, but it was some ups and downs in Memphis. Training was hard.
Yeah.
It was your medical center. No joke.
Intense.
Tough cases.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I mean, I got a great education, and I'm grateful for that.
That's awesome. So, of course, I have to ask the inevitable. 90 Day Fiancé. What was that experience like, and what made you decide to say yes to the show?
I was nervous, and sometimes I think back and say, why did I do the show again?
Right.
But I wanted to talk about a different type of love journey. For me, I went to school for all of my 20s and some of my 30s, and so I'm entering the dating field later in life.
Right.
And women get so much hate for dating younger when men do it all the time, okay?
All the time.
All the time, okay? And Valentine is a very different type of partner, and I thought we could share our journey.
Okay.
It was rocky, so the show was very much into that drama.
Oh, yeah.
And it was hard opening myself up to the public like this because I've always been so private.
Right.
And so that was a different experience.
Okay.
And of course, now that it's aired, seeing so much activity on social media and people seeing me like just out and about, like I'm not used to that. But it's an amazing experience. It's a humbling experience, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
That's awesome. Now, would you date a younger man?
Again?
Yeah.
Probably not.
What was the age difference?
I was like 12 years.
So if there are any admirers watching, what's the youngest you'll go?
Probably 40.
That's the youngest?
The youngest?
Okay.
Damn, would you? That's the youngest you'll go is 40?
35.
35?
Oh, okay.
35.
So I want to ask, what has life been like after the show? Like, has it affected your career, your social life? Like, what is it?
So I still think I could go into like Target looking a mess and like no one would notice. They notice. And I'm like, now I put the shades on and then I'll put like my medical hat on. I was like, okay, surely they won't notice now. they notice.
Because they know that you're a doctor, so they're like, oh, that's probably her.
Yeah.
Right. And people are so sweet, though, when they come up to me, and I'm obviously grateful for that. But it's not, you don't have the privacy is just much different.
Right.
And it's taking a little bit to get used to. And then the hospital, it's just fun. You know, the nurses or the doctors, I'm like, y'all don't watch this show. Do not come for me. The doctors don't watch the show, but the nurses do, right?
Okay.
And it's just so fun because some of them will come out and be like, superstar. I'm like, you guys, we have to focus. It's time for rounds.
And they want all the inside details.
I mean, it's just too funny. And so we have fun with it. You know,
That's
my
awesome.
career hasn't obviously been impacted as a physician.
Right.
My care has never been compromised.
Right.
It
That's
hasn't
good.
before the show, and obviously
Right.
it won't after. Because my primary focus is, you know, caring for patients. So
Do the patients ever
Yeah.
recognize you from the show?
one,
One?
but I knew them, so
Oh,
it was
okay.
okay.
They knew.
Yeah. But for the
They
most
didn't know
part,
they were a superstar doctor.
for the most part, you know, I take care of some of the sickest patients in the hospital, and they are not watching reality TV.
They're trying to get better. I got you.
Oh,
Yeah.
elderly.
Would you
Yeah.
do it again?
Maybe.
I think you should.
I'm thinking about it.
You're
you know.
made for TV.
Oh, you're so sweet. I'm thinking about it.
You should. You should.
So what was the hardest part of, you would say, being on the show?
Taking off work and missing my money.
Oh,
Listen.
y'all understand that? We speak that language.
Listen. You gotta go through the corners in the time frame.
Right, but I think the hardest part was just getting the other cast member to
Yeah.
cooperate. And by that, I mean Valentine. You know, he wasn't
Right.
always the easiest to work with, honestly. And
Really?
so having him where he needed to be and at the time he needed to be
Yeah.
there, him not wanting to quit every day. So
gosh.
that was probably the most difficult part, you know, because
Right.
I'm like, we put so much work into this, not just myself, but just
Right.
the entertainment company who's filming us. And,
Yeah.
you know, dozens of people are here filming
Right.
us, and you know, we have things to lose. You may not, but this
Yeah.
is a show, and we have to
Fulfill.
fulfill
Yeah.
our obligation. You know,
Yeah.
so that was probably the most frustrating and difficult part.
His loss.
His loss.
His loss.
And speaking of that, we got to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the beautiful Dr. April.
Welcome back to the show, guys. We're still here with the fabulous, the beautiful Dr. April Carter. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah.
So we spoke about reality and that you're going to go back on. I'm just putting that out there. But no, so let's get into some more, especially your HotWorks studio. Because can you tell us about that? Because you offer the benefits of infrared heat absorption during workouts. Can you explain to us what that is?
Yeah, so HotWorks is a 24-hour infrared fitness studio, and we offer 15-minute and 30-minute sessions. We have
Okay.
everything from isometrics such as yoga, Pilates, bar none, isometrics, buns, because we all know, a core, bands. We have lots of different options, and then we also offer high-intensity interval training where you can do hot cycling, hot rowing, blast, so a lot
Wow.
of different options. And for me, I opened my first studio in my hometown of Lake Charles, Louisiana, because we always get everything late because, as you said, we're the country.
Say it with your chest.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to be the first to bring this home.
That's
And the
awesome.
community has accepted it. I'm so grateful for that. And then I opened my second location in Houston and third to be Houston as well.
Whoa.
So what's the benefit of the infrared?
Infrared has a lot of great benefits outside of a massive weight loss and, calorie and fat burn, so you lose
Right.
weight. It also helps with detoxifying, which is really important. Sports recovery or muscle recovery, muscle fatigue, so a lot of athletes use it. Or just if you're doing strength training, it's really
Right.
helpful for when you have those muscles that are fatigued post-workout.
Okay.
Helps with skin rejuvenation. It helps with blood pressure. It helps with a lot
Wow.
of yes,
Okay.
yes. But the main thing what made me get into it was pain relief. So as a physician working on my feet for like 12, 14 hours a day,
Right.
I had a lot of back pain, and my massage therapist told me. He introduced me to HotWorks, and it helps a lot with pain.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is it safe for like beginners, people that are new to fitness, or is it something that you kind of?
It is. No. We have all ranges. I mean, you can start. I mean, I still have to put a knee down for yoga. You know? So we have beginners to quite advanced.
Right.
Okay.
That is really interesting. I
wanna try it.
That's something I
You
want to
should definitely try it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, so tell us about, you have a virtual instructor competition. I saw it because I went on the website and I was like, can I do that? Like, who is that for? Is it for someone who's already established? What are the prizes? Where did you come up with that?
Right. So Howard's corporate has a virtual instructor competition every year where the owners help decide who we want to be our instructors for the upcoming year.
Okay.
And they have to do, it's a strenuous process. I mean, most of these people have experience in training. They're usually certified personal trainers, yoga instructors and HIIT instructors, and you have to compete. And on the final portion of that is when we have our conference, they are fighting for that spot, essentially.
Oh, wow.
At convention every year, we decide on our instructors.
That's pretty cool.
So-
It gives it
Oh, sorry.
even, no, it just gives it even playing field. That's all.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you should try out if you want. I've seen the instructors, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to sit down over here.
Yeah, I think that's more of a, this is the gym buddy here. This one should try out.
try it.
You
Definitely.
should try it, yeah.
So-
it's intense for me.
So, Doctor, I know we got to close soon, but I want to ask, I saw that you do like healthcare fairs as
Yes,
well.
yes.
So what motivated you to do those, and have they been impactful?
It has been. Every city I've lived in, I wanted to do something for the community. And so for Memphis, I decided to team up with Emory University, where I went to law school, and the University of Tennessee Health Science Center to offer healthcare to the city, because I've worked in an underprivileged population. I service people who don't have access to healthcare. And I'm really passionate about bringing healthcare to people's front doorstep.
Right.
And so I teamed up with them, and I've been doing health fairs in Memphis since, not even actually before residency ended. I was doing health fairs there. Yeah, when I lived there.
Wow.
full
When is
time.
the next one? You have
So I don't have one scheduled
Oh,
just
okay.
yet. I think I should bring that back.
Yeah.
I think he should host it.
I think you should.
putting it out there.
I think that'd be
Yes.
great. He'll
Yes.
fly him out.
I like that.
Y'all
Okay.
heard it here first.
Fly him out.
Yes, I think that would be great.
Okay, awesome. Do you
And our CEO is screaming "Happy Birthday, Candice" from the floor
while we're filming?
while we're filming.
Well, on that note, guys, thank you so much for being here.
Holiday, so I didn't have his little help around the house, so he came back last night.
I'm sure he was excited to get back home.
He was,
Yeah.
and so was the dog.
Oh, Tyson was gone.
Tyson has a whole jail cell. So my husband found this new cage,
Okay.
and it literally looks like a jail cell. I have to take a picture and
You
bring it
need to take
tomorrow.
a picture.
It's so sad.